Hello, welcome to Counterpoint Conversations. And today I have a very special guest with me, Nordic Semiconductor CEO, Vegard Waller. And great to have you here on the TP Conversations. And I would like to understand more about Nordic Semi's progress and the vision of your company and what is the strategy for the next few years.
Right. Yep. No, that's great. Thanks for having us. We are a wireless connectivity global leader in the short-range space, particularly strong in the Bluetooth Low Energy communication, where we have about 40% market share. We are expanding our wireless connectivity to range within long-range communication, cellular communication, cellular IoT as a target market for us, as well as Wi-Fi based products. We also have large growth ambitions, which expand to semiconductor circuitry with the adjacent components and synergies beyond that, and our power management circuitry, which is tailored to our wireless connectivity products, is an example of that. And that's one of the things we also have done so I joined Nordic a year ago, and one of the things we have done during that last year is to reorganize ourselves into product-centric business units, such that we increase our
efficiencies.
Efficiencies and execution within those themes, which we have substantially been able to reach already throughout that year. So that's currently where we are at, and so our ambitions over the next 5-6 years, which we have just outlined also during last autumn, is to have a annual average growth rate of about 20% for the company overall, which is fairly ambitious if you compare us to our peers. Particularly if you exclude the generative AI guys within.
Yes. Absolutely. What are the key segments you are targeting? You have been very strong in wearable space and all the Wi-Fi short-range applications. So where do you see the next growth area for Nordic in terms of segments?
So currently, about 2/3 of our business is in the consumer electronics space, and also mainly then driven by our main engine, which is the short-range wireless connectivity products. We do see substantial growth opportunity there still within simplifying people's life from making things wirelessly connected, which is just a mega trend continuing. Whether it's at home, at work, whether it's in the office or home office, etc. There's still a lot of adoption there. Also in the healthcare medical space, we do see a lot more wearables products, as an example, as you mentioned, which are also in its early days, we believe, from an adoption point of view. There are still, for instance, in the continuous glucose metering space, only some few millions utilizing that technology at the moment. And from a total adoption, total population of the world, there is a lot more to happen in that space, and a lot more expansion for new sensors, new monitoring, additional monitoring to happen in that space. In our long-range business, we are targeting some specific growth markets like the tracking. So asset tracking, goods tracking of shipments, tracking of people, pets, is an area where we do see a lot of traction and engagement at the moment. We have products in that space which are extremely low power.
NB-IoT.
Yes, as an example, NB-IoT, LTM type products, and we are a low power leader, which is truly in the DNA of Nordic's products in all our wireless connectivity products. And for tracking, where you're shipping goods or tracking people, having battery lifetime of weeks is multiple weeks is, for instance, a requirement. We are also having good traction in metering, gas, and smart meters like for gas and water. And generally, I would say in cellular IoT, that's industrial IoT market that's starting to happen now, and we do see strong traction there.
That's fantastic. Last question, elephant in the room, addressing that, AI, right? So as you're low power leader, as you said, right? And having on-device AI is obviously power hungry and for battery optimized devices, right? So how do you address that with Nordic?
Yeah,
partners.
It's a great question. And obviously a key focus area for us, which we have focused a lot about. We do believe that the edge node, when we talk about edge node, it's really the node sitting, for instance, as a smart ring on the finger, or the glucose metering I mentioned. Many times you would need real-time compute and real-time decisions to be made locally. And you don't want to upload to a cloud compute type architecture. So with that, we see that in the edge node, the compute and performance you need there is going to increase substantially, to use AI and ML there to do that in a very power efficient manner.
Right.
So like in the recent 54 series we have just launched now in the last couple of months for the short range business, we have two product flavors, where one is a dual CPU product, the 54L, and the 54H is a quad CPU, so it has 4 CPUs. And it's a lot of compute power, but compared to our current market-leading generations, it is giving more than 2 times the performance increase, while it's only consuming 1/3 of the power consumption. That's a very substantial leap in performance, power efficiency.
Yeah, absolutely. I think opportunities are immense, as you said. The target segments which you're targeting is a smartwatch, like 100 million smartwatch sold every year. And if you look at the smartphones, like it's more than 1 billion smartphone, 1.2 billion. So the attach rate is still very small. If you see smartphones sold, right? So there's a lot of headroom to grow, and especially with low power and AI coming in. Right?
There's a lot of headroom. There is a lot of applications, a lot of monitoring, sensoric, which is going to happen in the coming time. And we believe that we still have a very interesting wireless connectivity mega trend happening and continuing for the coming years.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.